Twirl the drumsticks.
Show the pre-show off.
Air drums.
Man, they're going crazy on the chat already. Shout out to everyone out there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rock and Chaz Show 2021 live number 43 from the My PVT Network studios. It's brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. With this cold weather, you know the woman wants to snuggle up. And
you got to be ready.
You got to be ready, dude.
You got to have that hot pocket ready to launch.
You don't want to, at the moment when you're about to, you're about to get it on and then. You don't want that to happen. ¿Te agüitas, carnal?
You want to have an eruption.
Yeah.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah. Saca el pinche cañón, carnal. Ay, La Armada.
I wonder if the Armada, if Ravishing Rick Roadies has a robe.
Yeah.
For the, smooth operator.
Smooth
operator.
Yeah, you're going to need some IV vitamin infusion therapy, testosterone, COVID test, Sermorelin. Man, those peptides make you feel young, make you look young, and make you act young sometimes. Especially with the woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, yesterday I went to go get a vitamin infusion therapy.
Because you had a crazy weekend,
Crazy
right?
weekend, man.
So you needed to hulk up.
Well, chinga, bro, es que no descansamos, Abby.
No, not at all. At all.
We haven't rested, dude, in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Hopefully we'll rest this weekend, maybe?
Weekends included. Last weekend we were in Alamo performing, and then we had to do something Saturday, and then Sunday we had to do something, and then Monday the week started, and then Friday I was going to rest, and I had that chingazo with the bus.
Yeah.
Right? And then...
It sprung a leak. It was like the Beverly Hillbillies.
No, hombre, carnal. And out came a bubbling crude.
Black Gold Texas tea.
He was coming out of Stripes and he hit a bump, and the next thing you know, it's a bubbling crude. What is it? Black Gold Texas tea, right? I bet you a lot of you don't even know what the hell I'm singing. Right? Because that's some old shit right there.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's going to mention the sitcom we just sang from.
Yeah. A ver si alguien sabe qué era. But either way, man. And then, so el Friday, I was going to chill out, relax. That roadies were going to come and load up the bus. I was going to relax. I didn't go to sleep till 1 in the morning, Saturday morning, right? 1 a.m. Saturday morning, we went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we woke up
we woke up
at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the bus. We were on leaving the bus at 6 a.m. By the way, all that stuff we've got it documented on video. It's going to be on our Whiskey D video YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. So go to our Whiskey D YouTube channel and subscribe. Hit the bell because when we're going to be uploading. And with those, I'm not as consistent as PVT. I mean, de repente hago uno y lo pongo y te das cuenta para que lo watches, ¿entiendes? And they're not super long, 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
They're short.
No me gusta aventar todo el footage, ¿me entiendes? Poquito por poquito, ¿me entiendes? So, but we start from the very beginning. Tenemos el video y todo, y pues con el bus y todo eso, ¿me entiendes?
Hey, Miguel Ramirez says Beverly Hillbillies.
That's it, Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And out from the ground came a bubbling crude. Do you know the name of the guys that would do the music, the bluegrass music?
On the Beverly Hillbillies?
Uh-huh.
I know that the lead actor was Buddy Ebsen, right?
Yeah, no, Buddy Ebsen, yeah. And then Max Baer was...
the son of the boxer, Max Baer.
Yeah,
he was a big dude, Max Baer, the actor.
Yeah, Max Baer was Jethro. His dad was considered the hardest hitter in boxing history.
Didn't he kill?
He killed a couple of guys.
Yeah.
He almost killed one guy, and he killed another.
Yeah.
Ese vato estaba pesado. Max Bear Sr. Look him up.
There's a movie called Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe.
Is that about him?
And he fights. No, he has to fight Max Bear.
Oh, okay.
And that's a phenomenal movie.
¿Está bruta la vista?
It's fantastic, dude.
I've never seen it.
But who's doing the guitar? You were saying the music?
Earl Scruggs and Lester Flatch.
Oh, yeah.
Flats and Scruggs. Let's see.
All right.
I got to find some right here. Earl Scruggs.
So we're going to go from Van Halen, everyone, to bluegrass.
Yeah, this is
You just don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. You see, the Duke boys had to get away from Rasco.
Yeah. Earl Scruggs and Friends is this album, man. Elton John and este. Or how about this one right here? Yeah. You remember that one, dude? Y'all remember this one?
Is this dueling banjos?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We got it, yeah.
Yeah. It has a slow start, right?
But then it gets oh so fast.
So wee!
I feel like chewing skull.
Scream like a pig, so wee!
Oh my goodness.
You've never seen that movie, man? What's it called again?
It's called Deliverance.
Deliverance.
No, I've never seen that.
Well, these they're not National Guard. They're just hunters, right? They're
just
fishermen.
three friends.
They're fishermen. They're gonna go fish in the Ozarks, and they get lost, and they get raped by some hillbillies.
Oh my.
And then all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And each guy's different. One's a super athlete,
dear.
one's like a regular guy, and one is like not an athlete, man. He's all fat.
Burt Reynolds comes out in that
He's
movie, right?
the athlete.
And
John Voight is like the everyman, and then Ned Beatty is like the rape victim.
yeah. And they're telling him, squeal like a pig when they're doing it to him, right? Squeal like a pig, and he's going, wee, wee.
And don't they say, he sure does have a pretty mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Hee Haw. We should do the PVT Hee Haw edition.
What in tarnations are you doing?
Tarnation?
Yes.
And then the board will hit us in the ass.
I'll be right back, Ma. I'm going to go throw a dip inside the cement pond.
Oh my God.
That's what they would call the
Swimming pool?
The swimming pool? The cement pond.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hee hee ha ha ha.
Man, Jethro's feeling lower than a hog's chin on market day. Well, he's happier than a heifer in a field full of clover.
He's shitting in hot cotton. Have you heard that expression?
He smells worse than the outhouse. I sure am hankering for a bowl of some polecat soup, Dad. Hey, polecat soup?
Polecatsu,
I
yeah.
think that's what the taquacha, right?
A weasel, I think.
Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got really off track.
Oh my goodness.
All that because of your oil spill. We went from your oil spill to the...
Coming up tonight, Junior Samples. Grandpa.
Minnie Pearl.
Lulu.
Roy Clark.
What was the name of the other guy?
Oh, Buck Owens.
Buck Owens.
Oh my goodness.
With the red, white, and blue guitar.
On this episode of
Hey, hold up. And special musical guest, the Hager Brothers.
On tonight's episode of
Oh!
Oh my God. I'm out.
You remember the Hager Brothers, dude? They
the
were like
Who brothers?
the Hager Brothers.
Oh, they would make noise.
They were twins.
Yeah, and they're going...
No, that's somebody else. That's somebody
You know who I'm
else.
talking about, though?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. You're talking
Explain.
about. You're talking about like they're two kind of good-looking guys.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is two like redneck guys, and they would make like
Oh,
yeah, like that.
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember who they were, man. But anyway,
Let's get back on track before it turns to midnight.
Grandpa Jones was his name.
Grandpa Jones, yeah.
Yeah. Alfredo Rios possum belly pie. I'm hankering for a piece of possum belly pie.
That sounds delicious.
Todos con overalls, no?
Yeah.
And then we're laying in
on
front
the
of
floor
in
with
front
a-
of the old house with all the hot chicks in the back.
Yeah, with a basset hound.
Yeah. And then Junior Samples, a big fat guy, he'd be laying there. He goes, it's days like this I wish I had a job. Why is that, Junior? So I could call in for the day off.
Shut up,
No quiere jalar el vato. Bien arrastrado el Junior Samples.
And the doctor with a cigar. Hey, Junior.
Yeah.
Smoking in the office.
Yeah. And you know what? Kenny Rogers ended up marrying one of those girls, right, dude?
Good for him. They were beautiful women.
Tan bonita las
Man.
viejas esas.
Before-
Brunette y la chingada.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a Saturday in the early 80s and you want to see a hot chick, just put it on Hee Haw.
Yeah. It was like the American version of the weather on a Spanish station, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was like solid.
The weather.
The weather. You had to go for solid gold or Hee Haw
Yeah.
to see the hot chicks.
Yeah, that's right. And if you wanted to really get your rocks off, you'd have to go and grab your Sears catalog from your mom's room and start going through the bra and panties pages.
Yeah.
What? Oh my.
Hey, times are hard. Hard times.
The struggle was real.
Hard times, not it?
Oh
No
my
había
God.
Playboys. But the catalog, we used to have catalogs when we were kids.
And then?
They were around this fat
And then?
from Sears.
Okay.
And it had everything. It was like online shopping before online shopping, right?
Wow.
But if you go towards the back,
Yeah.
it's like the women's,
Están las
bras.
manos con las
Intimates.
bras y la chingada, ¿no?
Yeah.
Las 90s y todo el pedo. No, hombre, te
Wow.
metías al baño y no salías en una hora, chingada.
Oh my God.
I'm still pooping!
I had a collage.
De repente la jefa, no, ¿por qué están todos pegados los pages del catalog? ¿Qué están haciendo?
That's gross.
Tenía que ordenar unos chicheros, hombre, chingao.
Chicheros. Oh my.
Pues, no, man. Emilio Garcia Jr., he goes, he's way older than us. National Geographic was what he was using.
Wow. He was looking at like the Serengeti
Yeah.
with the nose,
Yeah.
the nose rings.
Con un plato entre medio la lengua colgando tacano y pues todos los
The
rings,
neck rings.
todos los rings en la neck y la neck bien larga de la señora Kennedy.
He had to cover up just to see the profanity.
Y
I'm
las,
trying to see profanity, and there's all this jewelry in the way.
y las chichas acá por el ombligo de la señora y la
Ew.
chica.
So
National
now,
Geographic.
so now when he wants to get intimate, he tells his wife, "Hey, hold this spear."
Emilio no salía del restroom del library, vato. Estaba con su National Geographic. Chingado, vato. Okay, that's enough, ladies and gentlemen. Enough of that. Groseros, chingados.
But now for our sponsor.
Yeah.
What-
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, okay?
Don't forget to hit the little bell so that we can get notified.
We've got the one thumbs down already. Hey,
Already?
Did you hear that YouTube's going to take that shit off, bro?
the thumbs down and the thumbs up.
Uh-huh. No, just the thumbs down.
Okay, why
Oh,
is that?
good.
Because I guess it hurts people's feelings or something.
Okay.
I
Oh.
don't know.
We have the most loyal thumbs down viewers.
One
Ever.
Viewer,
because it's always one.
because him or her, so consistent.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be out of a job.
And usually within the first 5 minutes of the show, man.
Not
mean,
even. They're still waiting. We're they're in the waiting room and the thumbs down pops up.
So what they're saying is that they're thinking that it's due to the fact that like the White House YouTube channel,
Yeah.
the thumbs down
Goes crazy.
Outweighs
the thumbs up,
Of course.
and it's giving people the perception that everybody hates the president and all that shit.
I didn't even know there was a White House channel.
If Trump wins again in 2024, they'll bring the thumbs down back again, okay?
They'll probably quadruple it.
Yeah. We're going to put 2 thumbs down now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Double.
I would like to see
Pero este vato no, Biden no, ese vato lo cuidan, vato. What are you going to say?
that they should. I didn't even know that they had a White House channel.
Uh-huh.
To promote it, they should have like a Rock and Chaz version of the
Dude,
White House.
we get more views in that channel, bro.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, wow. Well, there you go.
All right.
They should give away Jay Pettis tickets. I mean,
Es
something.
lo que tiene que ser. And now the WhiteHouse.gov giving away Jay Pettis tickets.
Today, Joe Biden interviews Buff Bagwell.
No, empecé a puro Cardi B, la chingada. No, me
I know.
Buff Bagwell is. I'd interview Buff Bagwell drunk and on, whatever he was on.
Right.
Any day over Cardi B, dude.
Yeah, me too.
For sure.
And he still has some vodka left there, right by his picture, in case he ever wants to, come back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's his vodka bottle. That's what it is. And as a matter of fact, it had more in it, but then Eddie Cavazos took a big old chunk of it in his glass with some orange juice before he left the house the other day, or the studios, Pero
That's
pinche
right there.
Eddie no puede ver una botella porque
Oh,
quiere.
no, he wants it all.
Eddie Cavazos. All right, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new sponsor. All right, ¡Árale! Ya se está llenando el show, man. Pura gente que está backing up el PVT, papá, asústame. And also, we have a song from Aaron Lewis that's going to make you want to buy tickets to the show. This song isn't recorded in any album. It's not released. He's doing it only live right now. And this guy named Greg Miller, he's got a YouTube channel.
Gary Miller.
Well, I hit that twice wrong, right?
Yes.
George
okay.
Greg. No le pegué ni una chingada.
Nope.
Gary Miller, man. We went to his YouTube channel, and he recorded him live at Billy Bob's over there in Fort Worth, Texas. And no me la pinche rolata bruta, bro. He disses Bruce Springsteen on it, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I'm going to warn you right now, he does cuss on the song, okay? So if you're a little bit sensitive to that, even though we've already talked about, scream like a pig.
Right. We've talked about hillbilly rape and hanging breasts in the Serengeti.
Yeah. So
If you've hung out this long, I think you're all right.
So that's coming up later on. But first of all, we want to congratulate the winners of the Jay Pettis tickets.
Yes.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
Who, by the way, the very first time we gave something out on the show, he won. It was a survival kit.
Yes.
COVID survival kit.
Oh, yeah.
Like a year ago to this day, almost.
Man, that's a dedicated viewer.
And he won this contest. And this was like, look, dude, there's 42 names. And Jay Pettis, he picked the numbers. And he picked Anthony Gonzalez, dude.
Wow, Jay Pettis and Anthony Gonzalez are like mind meld.
So he got tickets to Jay Pettis, and he also gets a
USB.
absolutely free, the USB with 300 songs on it, okay?
He's from Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, Flint, Michigan. Also, Aurelio Perez from Westlaco, Texas. He got
Dedicated.
tickets. He's a rocker, and he loves music, and he got the tickets to Jay Pettis and the USB, but he texted us today saying that he's going to give it to El Salao Mario Flores, okay?
What? His tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Dijo, se lo voy a dar al Salty. Because Mario couldn't win the other day when we were asking for caller number 9.
Yeah.
And then the winner of the table for Jay Pettis and the USB, the free USB with music, is Edward Cruz from Jordanton, Texas. We were there.
Wayo Cruz.
Hey, Wayo, go check on that Whataburger, carnal. Lo paramos ahí en Whataburger. Ya estamos salivating Whataburger después de la tocada en Bandera. We stopped in Jordanton, and we stopped at the Whataburger. We had a perfect parking space for the bus. Todos nos bajamos todos, y nos dice el vato, we're remodeling, está cerrado.
No. It was terrible.
Hombre, carnal. And there wasn't a Whataburger from there until Alice, Texas, dude.
Yes. It was
So we had to
tragic.
stop at a Love's and eat we ate a Subway. Right?
Yeah,
it was good.
It was delicious.
Those
It was egg
breakfast
whites. Yeah, we ate egg
flatbreads are
whites
damn
and
delicious.
spinach.
It was a sign, baby.
It was a sign. It was a sign.
Hey.
Shout out to Martino Trevino for the $10 super chat and the
Órale.
super sticker. Thank you.
Órale, Martino. Es todo, carnalito. Sustame one time.
Thank you.
So now we have a Patreon contest still going on, okay, because that Jay Pettis show is tomorrow night. The Patreon, the next 10 fans that join our Patreon, well, actually 5, because we already have 5 Patreon $25 members in the pot, okay? They're going to get all 3 T-shirts, the Rockin' Chaz, the PVT, and the Tetera Tuesday Air Accordion T-shirt, an autographed pic of Gangrel, who you see on the wall back there, a Crazy Pimps CD, and some stickers. And they'll be registered for a chance at winning a pair of concert seats at our hashtag PVT table for Aaron Lewis concert under the stars, April 10th, 2021 in Hidalgo, Texas, okay? Payne Arena. We're going to pick a winner next week, okay? Actually, 2 winners. So there's 4 chairs. One winner gets 2, the other winner gets 2. So 2 winners out of 10 is pretty damn good possibility of you winning. So J.J. Lopez from Kermit, Texas, Andres de los Rios from Donna, Texas, George Esquivel from Brownsville, Texas, Victoria Garcia from Robstown, Texas, and Andrew Castro, who's from Dallas, Texas, right? Is he from Dallas, Texas?
Yes,
Wow,
Dallas.
man.
They are registered, okay? And the good thing about it, if Andrew wins, it's on Saturday, so he can come down Friday night, spend the night, watch the show, and leave Sunday. He can make a little trip out of it.
Yeah,
Right?
that'll be fun. Mm-hmm.
So we need 5 more, the next 5, and that's it. We're only
And
going
it's closed.
And then after the next 5, we're not going to be giving away that big old package of giveaways, okay? That's it. Just these 10 people are going to get that. We're working with our shirt guy, and we're going to do some cool stuff as well. So, but we've got a lot of cool stuff to give away, ladies and gentlemen, all right?
Don't forget that the Patreon to search is RocknRollJames PVT.
Yeah. Just click the link at the bottom after the show. You
Yeah.
can click the link. It'll take you to our Patreon. Become a 25. And if you do become a Patreon member, make sure you send us a message on Patreon, through Patreon, with your cell phone number, okay? At least. If not, your address, cell phone number, and shirt size. For sure. We need your shirt size because we need to send you the shirts and the sizes you need. And we have small, medium, large, extra large, double XL, and 3XL. And we just made some new Rocket Chaz shirts that have the YouTube logo on it, too.
Ooh, awesome.
So they're really cool, all right?
I need to send one of those out to Sal.
Yeah.
Sal in the house.
Is he the 3XL?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, so there you go. Now it's time for...
Wait, did we introduce our shirts? Are we going to do that?
Oh,
Or?
that's exactly where we're going right now. All right. Calmate, calmate. It's time to show the classic T-shirt sponsored by Rhodey's Country Fried Chicken. I should have saved that Lister Scruggs and
For this part.
Yeah.
For this part.
It's the best fried chicken in Texas.
You know, every time we do that, we could play that music.
Yeah.
It could be the background.
Texas born, Texas raised. 35 years of service to their community in Eagle Pass, Texas, man. 35 years. I don't know many restaurants that last that long or eateries that last 35 years, dude. I mean, usually it's 10 years, 5 years, 15 years.
And then they tap out like, we're done. We're done.
Yeah. And so, and the thing about it, it's family owned, and that's why, man, the secret recipe has been in the family for 35 years.
And they survived this COVID era. A lot of places didn't even survive this COVID time period, and they did.
The best gizzards, the best tenders, and the best chicken in Texas. Visit them 1910 El Indio Highway, Eagle Pass, Texas 78852 for your GPS, or call them at 830-773-9189. They have curbside service and delivery by DoorDash. I mean, if you see the food, the chicken, I'm getting hungry just watching it. Man, it looks delicious. And that little truck right there that can take it anywhere in Eagle Pass, man, right by your house to, put the food together and taste some of the delicious gizzards and some of the best tenders and the best fried chicken in Texas. Roadies. And so, what kind of T-shirt do you got, baby? Let me see.
Ooh. My T-shirt is the Law Tigers.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to send a thank you to Tim Youngblood. He gifted this to us, I think. Yeah, both of us. He gave you a long sleeve and a t-shirt. And so he gave us these t-shirts, and he also gave me that little tiger in
by the back
behind you
over
guys.
here.
Yeah. But I want to show you guys the back of my shirt real quick. It's super cool.
The tiger looks pretty cool in the back.
Let me turn around this way.
These guys just handle motorcycle accidents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I mean that tiger looks massive in the back of the shirt.
Yes.
But
so thank you so much, Tim Youngblood.
If you go to any bike rally, you're probably going to see a big tiger, inflatable tiger, because those guys are at all the rallies, Rod. And so they were out there in Bandera this week, and the guy was blown away with Whiskey D, dude. Yeah. And so it was nice meeting him, okay?
Yeah, he said he's coming down.
Yeah, he's coming down here to the Rio Grande Valley because he advertises with Q94.5.
I remember them. Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
I mean, it's really awesome that they're with us and stuff, man. And really cool guy, Tim Youngblood from Oklahoma. And the name Youngblood, you know, it's very unique, so.
Yes.
Sounds like a wrestler. Remember the Youngbloods? There was a tag team.
Yeah, they were Indians, right?
Jay and Mark Youngblood.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it if Tim maybe has, native blood in him for sure. Oklahoma. I mean, there's.
Oh, is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe so.
Yeah.
Does he give you a chop when he sees you? Hey, what's up, Rock?
Yeah. What was the name of that wrestler that was
Tatanka?
Tatanka? Yeah. I remember him. All right. So what shirt do you got, man?
I got a local band that's been around for a long time. They're called the Profuse.
Yeah.
Andrew Rames. They've been around for a long time. And they're doing a Slipknot tribute band as well. And that's super successful. Mm-hmm. So a lot of talent. And if you want to look up some good stuff, look up the Profused on YouTube.
Yeah, check them out. They're kind of like a corrosion of conformity type of music.
Yeah. My
shirt is a shirt that a friend brought me when he went to go see Iron Maiden, the Final Frontier tour. And I had, I'm still going to the end of my shirts and pulling out the lash. I have so many shirts, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. Yeah. And it's like, I got to really pull it out from the wall, between the wall and the shirt. And then this is the one I pulled out today. So there you go.
I love it.
Eddie, the mascot, is impaling an alien.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, maybe you pull this out right here.
There you go.
Right on the head.
I know. Death by flagpole.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like super duper cool.
And it's the United States flag. They were touring America. All right. And so once again, ladies, we've got some classic tees from the fans, right?
We do. We have hashtag PBT classic tees from the fans. And today we have Mr. Dario Puig from Grand Prairie, Texas. And he is wearing an Iron Maiden shirt as well.
There you go.
Dario, he looks handsome.
El Rani dice que está media apretadita la shirt. Dad. I know, mijo. I was like 220 when I got this shirt. I'm at 232, but I was at 240 a week ago. I was at 240 a week ago. I went to
Bandera?
No. Well, I went to Dr. T's and weighed myself. I lost 8 pounds, dude.
Damn.
So I voy, carnal. Cálmala, cálmala. So that was the Classic Tees brought to you by Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. All right.
Thank you, Roadies.
All right, now it's time for the Rockin' Chaz Rockin' Poll. And the Rockin' Poll is brought to you by the newest hotspot in Westlaco, Texas, the Grill on Westgate. Check out the newest hotspot in Westlaco. It's called the Grill on Westgate, located about 3.5 miles north of the expressway on Westgate Avenue. They've got the coldest beer, wine, and entertainment. And you can also bring your own bottle, if you like, and they've got setups available. This weekend, Friday night, they've got 80s band The Spinoffs. They play nothing but cool, classic 80s music.
These guys, they do it, right?
They do it. They name it. And as a matter of fact, a couple of the members are from Whiskey D, the guitar player and the drummer. And they got together with a brother of a former member of Whiskey D, and they've got the Spinoffs, and they're going to play this Friday. They got $3 domestic beer, Miller Lite, Miller Ultra, Michelob Ultra. A lot of people like that. Budweiser. They also got your imported beer as well. And you don't have to go anywhere. But if you get hungry, no te tienes que ir porque they got some delicious food there. They got the best pulled pork sandwich in South Texas. They got wings, fried mushrooms, mozzarella sticks. It's on the corner of Mile 12 and Westgate. If you want any more information, call Mike. You might want to reserve a table for Friday night, 956-373-6682, and he'll take care of you. It's the Grill on Westgate. It's the best little hideout in Texas. That is what I decided to call it because I've been there. And you don't have to deal with all the city cops and all the city, traffic.
It's a
and
little
all that.
tucked away.
It's out in the country, man. Ven de aquellas. Te vas con la movida para allá, papá.
Oh, my.
And no one will know.
Nadie
Nobody.
Dices que you can't get service over there. Le pagas el teléfono y le dices a la baby doll, a la esposa, hey, pues chinga, es que no tengo service acá.
That's
baby.
terrible.
Y estás con
That's why I couldn't text back.
Of course.
I'm a victim.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
censorship
so.
of my phone. They're
Censorship.
deplatforming me every time I go there.
Oh, wow.
But we have a video of
Yeah.
the spin-offs, and they're doing it's one of those classic 80s songs, man, and everybody's dancing. Check it out.
Who's the girl who having a good time? Everybody ready to sing? You guys sing this. Sweet dreams. Here we go. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Come on.
Hey, bro.
There you go.
Te saca
That was
la daga,
awesome.
bro, right?
Travel the world and seven seas.
Everybody's looking for someone. Oh. Are you
Some of them
Are you
want
doing the
Oh my
Eurythmics
God.
or are you doing the Marilyn Manson version?
I'm doing the Eurythmics.
Órale, esto.
The red hair.
Oye, parecía White Privilege Night esa noche, ¿no? En el show.
Little Karen.
Yeah. Pero no, they were eating up the 80s, vato.
They were.
Yeah, no, madre,
I'll
no.
have a plate of Brussels sprouts.
I'd be the one in the back going, ponme esto Quintanilla,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Pon algo de Ramón Ayala, vato, ya quitas de 80s, carnal.
Could you replace these peanuts with edamame? I mean, can we do something?
Edamame?
Can we do something here?
I ordered some flavored tofu.
This pico is too spicy.
Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, the spinoffs, man. Great band. You're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to happen this Friday night, and it's at the best little hideout in Texas. We're talking about the Grill on Westgate. Órale. So,
When you were talking about the crowd. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
There's some diversity. Well, it will happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Going back in time.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
Find out,
No, ma.
man.
We've known each
Do you have any
other
Kleenex,
since
Riley?
we
Don't
were
cry.
I do.
Don't
You
cry.
want some?
Oh,
Don't
my
cry,
God.
Dad. Don't cry.
Together we've climbed hills and trees.
Does this song get to you, Rock? I mean, right here?
It does, bro. Because the guy's like crying when he's singing.
Yeah.
You know, this song was originally written for the Beach Boys, and they declined it.
But that's the best thing that could ever have happened to Terry Jacks.
That's Terry Jacks, ladies and gentlemen. So he's a Canadian singer, songwriter, guitarist, and producer who turned 77 this week.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Ya está viejón el vato. Oh, yeah?
That's the video, right?
Yeah. And so the question we have for the Rock and Chaz Rockin' Poll that's brought to you by the Grill on Westgate is What is your favorite 70s song? Okay, what is your favorite 70s song? I'll go. I guess. Who's gonna go first? I guess Rally. You want to go?
Yeah,
first?
I can go first.
Okay.
Riley, was this a difficult question for
Yeah,
you?
it was. It was. So when I say the one I picked, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. So the one I picked was "Freebird" by Leonard Skinner.
Okay.
I think that one. I think you said it was 1973, right?
Yeah,
So I was torn between that one or the Grease one. You're the one that I want.
yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That one was. I remember always singing it. And
Well, why do
watching
you
the
like
movie.
Freebird?
Well, because you guys play it.
Órale,
Whiskey plays it.
está.
So I'm like, okay, well, this one has to be the one.
Pinche cross
I love it.
promotion bruto, carnal.
know.
Yes.
Before we
Hey,
went on the air, Rock was, you better say Freebird.
Vale más que vientes el Freebird porque
He
necesitamos un plug.
No, he didn't know. He never knows
No, I
what
never
I'm.
know.
Yeah, he never knows because I always write it in when we're sitting here. So yeah,
Yeah.
mine is Freebird.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a tough question because, I mean, there's disco, there's hard rock. I mean, there's like the Terry Jack stuff.
Your favorite 70s song? There's disco, southern rock. There's
It's all
classic
over
rock.
the place.
It's all over the place. But there's that one song. I mean, it could be a Carpenter song. I mean, who knows? But there's that one song that reminds you of the 70s.
Yeah.
So what is yours, Chaz?
So one of the things I decided to do is I kind of eliminated let me not do Led Zeppelin and the Cars and those classic bands. Let me kind of think like a Terry Jacks, something a little bit more obscure. And
This guy always has to find something obscure.
Well, no, not just part of a super famous band.
Okay.
I picked a song by the Hollies.
Okay.
You remember the Hollies, right?
Yeah.
They had, in the 60s, they had like Bus Stop and Hey Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
They were like a 60s band.
They were like kind of different on every song, dude, right?
They were. So then in 1972, the lead singer said, I want to do a song totally different than Bus Stop and Carrie Ann.
Bus stop, da 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 da. Real 60s, yeah.
So when the producer was gone, they came up with a song just on their own, and he wanted to sound like CCR Green River.
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole point. They want to sound like Southern Swamp.
Yeah.
And they came up with Long Cool Woman.
Yeah.
And it sounds completely different than anything else they ever did.
And it sounds like CCR.
It does.
A lot of people think it's CCR.
And CCR sued them and won.
Really?
Yes.
For sounding like them or
Yes,
what?
for sounding like Green River.
It does sound like Green River.
It does sound like Green River. The lead singer had already left. Then this song was released. And they're like, hey, come back.
Yeah. Chingao. All
And
right.
when I hear this, I think the 70s.
Yeah, that is a 70s really. Okay, my song is 1972. Okay, and the question is, what is your favorite 70s song?
Johnny Borges said I was going to pick the Star Wars theme song.
Ahí está.
Johnny, very
Yeah.
man. This guy's predicting the future.
But that's not obscure enough.
I know.
It's
Thank
not
you.
obscure enough. So, who else? Miguel Ramirez says The Midnight Rider.
Ronnie
that one's
Echavarria,
¿Qué dice Rania? ¿Cuál dijo?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ay, güey, su Queen. Rudy Salinas, Neil Sedaka, Laughter in the Rain. Ooh, I hear laughter in the rain. La, da, na, 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 with the girl I love. Lupe Bernabez, I am so into you. Atlanta Rhythm Section. Let me see here. Wire Cruz, just enjoying the night. They say, hey, Wire, you won, bro.
You did.
JJ Lopez, War Lowrider. Great song.
Great song.
That's about 76, 77.
How about that one by, is it Ivan? I can't read it. Or is it Irwin?
Irwin, where?
Ivan.
Yvonne?
Uh-huh.
Burning Love by Elvis.
Lord have mercy, feel my temperature rising.
Leo Garza, Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Mario Flores, Tres Ramitas. Ahí vela.
Ay, abuela.
Por Agustín Ramírez, papá, asústame. Let me see here. Born to Run, Albert Davila. That's
Bruce Springsteen.
yeah. Roel Velázquez, Entranced by the Scorpions. Oye, eso sí.
Ay,
Oye, cállate la boca, shut up. That's early Scorpions, dude.
Tommy Diaz. Wasted
Days and wasted nights.
Hey.
You know, I heard that they were going to take Freddie Fender off the water tower in San Benito, bro.
What?
Yeah.
What? For what reason?
They're going to put Elon Musk now there.
on a spaceship.
No, they're going to make the water tower look like the
spaceship?
Like the Progreso UFO water tower in
Yeah.
Progreso. Have you ever passed through Progreso?
No, I haven't.
Their water tower looks like a UFO, dude.
They're
Oh
going to
my
change
goodness.
that.
Yeah, like a flying saucer.
Luis Gomez. I'm going back one day,
Blue Bayou.
come what may.
Aquela Albert Davila, Mama Told Me Not to Come. Oh, man, that's a great song, dude, by Three Dog Night.
Yeah.
I love that song, man. So my song is, let me see here. Right here, this is my 1972, and the reason is because I hear this song and it reminds me of my primos from Florida and California and Wisconsin. Every time they would come during the summer and to my grandma's house, and they'd come visit down here. And my Uncle Jesse had all the music, man. He had all the albums. And this song was playing on AM radio, man, like 20 times a day. And it just takes me back to my primos from, like I said, Port Arthur, Florida, Oregon, California, and some Steely Dan, man. Do It Again. You remember this one?
I used to play this on KVOY on the overnights.
It's Chaz Corona on the overnights. Some Do It Again. Steely Dan. So there you
Yacht
go.
Rock Radio.
Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Dreamweaver, Susan Poteet. That's a Dreamweaver. I can see that is a great song. That is Gary Wright.
Very 70s.
Yeah, Gary Wright, man. Good song.
yeah.
Let me see here. The Joker, Tommy Diaz. We did that song in Bandera. People loved it, man. They were all singing along.
Mike Lerma, Hotel California.
Yeah, Hotel California, good song. 77, 78, somewhere around there. Rudy
Miguel.
Salinas, great song.
Miguel Ramirez, Spill the Wine.
Spill the wine,
Bad,
that
bad
girl.
girl.
You know who the guy is that's talking on that movie? I mean,
Who?
on that Eric Burden from The Animals.
Oh, he's the one.
I was in a dream I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie. He talks through the whole song.
So that's him from The Animals.
Eric Burden, that's him. That's a great song, man. Chinga, nosotros sabemos toda la música.
Yeah, you do. Y'all know everything.
Golly, man, that's crazy.
Carmen Benavides, she went disco.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
I knew somebody would go disco.
But you have to
Yes,
take the
Carmen.
Saturday off, and it's just Night Fever.
Night
Fever, Night Fever. You know how to do it. James Salazar, One Tin Soldier. Who did that one? Was it a woman? I think a woman did that. Isn't that the song from Billy Jack?
I don't remember.
Remember Billy Jack? At
Yeah,
the
he
end,
would-
when they're taking him away, and everybody starts lifting their fist.
Power to
Indian-
the people.
Yeah. That was a cool movie, man.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know, but he was, the Anglo-Saxon Bruce Lee.
Yeah. when he tells that I guess he was a rich commissioner or something there from the town or something.
When he says, "I'm going to put this foot, my right foot, on the left side of your head, right?
Of your face.
Of your face." And he was like, and the guy gets, I don't know, go ahead or whatever.
Palo tumba, vato. He had a badass hat, man. Everybody wanted to be Billy Jack when they were kids.
And Billy Jack, the wrestler, would wear that hat. He
yeah.
would wear that hat.
Billy Jack Haynes, by the way, was like a sicario, man.
He was?
Did you know that Billy Jack Haynes was like a hitman, dude?
I had heard that he had taken some lives, and I didn't know the specifics. And there's interviews with him. You can find him on YouTube, and he kind of admits to stuff.
Yeah, that he was supposed to kill a couple of cops that were stealing drugs from some dealers.
Yeah.
And they ran into some kids, and the cops like killed the kids,
Oh,
and
no.
it's like a crazy story, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was there. But if you look at Billy Jack Haynes now, you don't recognize the guy.
No, he's got like a Mo Howard haircut.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But look up his stories, man. Billy Jack Haynes, that wrestler from the Portland, Oregon area. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Rockin' Chaz Rockin' Poll, brought to you by the newest hot spot in Westaco, Texas, the Grill on Westgate, located about 3.5 miles north of Expressway on Westgate Avenue. Once again, this weekend, no cover. Friday night, it's 80s Band, the Spinoffs with $3 domestic Miller, Ultra, and Budweiser. Wings, fried mushrooms, mozzarella sticks, pulled pork sandwiches. And it's the best little hideout in Texas. Yeah. All right, so now it's time for Chaz's Collectible! All right, so what do you got, Chaz?
So, there was, I forget which collectible, one of the very early ones, I had brought out, a box where I have a lot of collectibles. And I thought, you know what? I have so many collectibles in that box. I should, share what's in the box. Because the last time it was the box. So, Rock, let's bust out the chimes here.
Okay.
So, here, is my mic on?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
I can't hear myself, but you can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
What happened to your headphones?
My headphones got
unplugged them or what?
Yeah, maybe this right here. Just kind of twist it.
Okay.
Can you hear yourself now?
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, Rock, let's go ahead and hit our music. The music I told you about.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Talking about the 70s, circa 1977. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
What? What is it?
Now, this is... Riley, you remember this,
Yes,
right?
I do.
Now, this little bad boy is the retirement home of so many Star Wars action figures.
I love it.
the retirement home.
It's
love it.
they're happy. They live in harmony. They
I
get
hope they're not claustrophobic.
they get 3 meals a day. They drink in shore.
They play bingo at 12 o'clock
Yes, on the dot.
and then chalupa at 3.
They're living the dream life.
Then Wally Gonzalez comes and plays polkas during the 5 o'clock.
Oh my God.
They've got it all, brother. Applesauce break at 3 o'clock. So I thought I would.
There's guys Krabby Krabs on probably watching going, oh, esto va a tosar donde voy yo todo el día.
Krabby Krab.
How do they know I take an applesauce break at 3?
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and introduce everyone to.
Damn, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You got chingos of badass little toys in there, bro.
All right. Now,
my brother would probably salivate watching that, Harvey.
Probably.
Damn.
Now, the two of the biggest stars from the Star Wars films are. Do you know their names, Rock?
Han Solo and Chewbacca.
What?
Órale, carnal.
That's right. Very good.
Sepas, bro.
Hey, Riley, do we
Yes.
have? Okay, let's go ahead and show the close-up.
Here in the valley,
Yes,
it's
I got
Juan Solo y Chewie.
Chewie?
Y Chewie.
It's on.
I had heard a joke that Chewie was Mexican because his name is Chewie and he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
So,
And he gargles with beer.
and he rolls his R's. So, the story
He
on.
rolls his R's.
So, actually, George Lucas did not want Harrison Ford.
No.
He wanted 2 other actors.
Who?
One of them, I think, would have been a little bit better.
Okay.
One would have been a little bit worse. The one that I think would have been a little bit worse, he wanted Christopher Walken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as Han Solo. That would have been
I
like
don't know if his voice would have fit.
I know, like the Millennium Falcon. Like, what was this guy doing in space? But the other guy he wanted was Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Now, I think Kurt Russell could have pulled it off.
Maybe, but I like them better as Snake Plissken.
Yeah, and Escape from New York.
Yeah, but why would Lucas want to go somewhere else when he already knew about Harrison Ford on American Graffiti?
That's why, because he didn't want to repeat.
Oh,
he was like,
he didn't want to do the Adam Sandler thing,
right? Again with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And but he knew this guy that was a casting director. And he said, no, dude, you need to get Harrison Ford. And Harrison Ford was a carpenter. Mm-hmm. So he told Harrison, go the day of the auditions, and I need for you to install the door. But then you can read. You can help read.
Oh, wow.
And then George Lucas was like, all right, let's just hire this guy. And they went with him.
And not everybody knows he's in American Graffiti anyway.
I know, it was like a little part. He's got a cowboy hat. I mean.
And if you don't know him, you wouldn't have known it's him.
You wouldn't have been like, again with Harrison Ford? All right, George Lucas.
I was more focused on Harrison Ford's car in American Graffiti.
Or
man.
Suzanne Summers.
He had that 55 Chevy, dude. It was badass, bro.
But, he was trying to be, artistic and stuff like that.
Oh, a Pipeliner Skiller Bro says R2 is Arturito. R2D2, Arturito.
Oh,
yeah. So he is Mexican.
Yeah.
Is he short?
What about C3PO? Cetrepeo? Cetrepeo? No, I don't know. Cipriano? I don't know. That'd be cool if they'd make a Spanish Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, like, the cantina was literally a cantina.
Yeah.
With Beto Quintanilla.
And then you've got Los Invasores playing in there. The Invaders. Yeah, man. There you go. Space Invaders, Los Invasores, carnal.
It's all written right there.
Ahí está. Perfect. I've got the script already.
The actor who played Chewbacca was 7'1", and he suffered from giganticism.
Like Andre the Giant?
Like Andre, he suffered from the disease where you kind of just keep growing.
Mm-hmm.
And he had done one other movie. Do you remember Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger?
Yeah.
It was like a bull made out of like iron.
Those were really cool movies.
He was that bull.
Oh, yeah?
That was the only other movie. And then he auditioned for
I remember
Chewbacca.
that. I got a question about Harrison Ford. How did he get that scar on his chin, dude?
I don't know. He has no one knows. No one's asked.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are afraid to ask.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I've always noticed that scar, and like nobody's ever asked him in an interview, what happened to your chin, dude? I mean, if he'd sit in here, that's the first thing. Hey, Harrison, ¿qué te pasó la chin, güey? ¿Qué onda?
Somebody gave you a chingazo.
Yeah.
I mean,
¿Qué pasó, carnal? ¿Te caíste de chaval o qué? ¿Estás en la bike o qué? I mean, that's interesting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Rock, I decided to create a little feature for all the fans watching. I actually decided to put these action figures to work in a little tiny film.
It's an ABC mini movie.
Yeah, very mini.
And does it have audio in it?
It has audio, yeah. Okay. So do we have the audio
Quiet
ready?
On the set. Quiet on the set.
Are we ready?
We've got a movie.
It's not the close-up, right? It's the last one? The close-up or the last one?
It's
the last one, right?
It's the last one, right. Okay. And Rock, we're going to call this the Rock and Chaz.
The Rock and Chaz Rockin' Movie!
Going somewhere solo? Greedo, I was just on my way to see your boss, Jabba. He's put the largest price on your head. Well, I mean, you can't blame me for stopping by Rhodey's Country Fried Chicken here on Tatooine, also in Eagle Pass, by the way. Looks like you've had your last roadies. I'm going to blow you away. Maybe in the past you would have. But thanks to Dr. T's primary care for men and also serving women, I think I'm going to blast you away. Well, why don't you... This little skit had a lot of advertisements. Time to relax and watch the Rock and Chaz show. Now there you have
it. That was awesome.
Now there you go.
Woo!
A day in the life of Charlie Corona. By the way, this is not an exception. This is a typical day.
What excitement.
Yes.
What excitement.
It's now the action figures have sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's awesome. I love it.
Ravishing Rick Roadies, that one's for you, Dr. T.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's not going to go into the cantina. He's going to go into the grill on Westgate now. Órale esto.
That's next week's.
Yeah, next week's movie. Part 2.
The Wrath of Jabba.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a Rockin' Chaz Rockin' movie during the Rockin' Chaz
Chaz's
Collectible. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Dr. T's Primary Care for Men wants to remind you that it's time for your annual physical. Call and schedule an appointment today. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Dr. T's Primary Care for Men help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men is changing the way men's health care is done. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men te recuerda que es tiempo de hacerte tu examen médico anual. Haz tu cita hoy mismo. Es acerca de tu cuerpo, mente y emociones. Deja de sentirte lento, sin energía o estresado. Aun si estás bajo de testosterona, diabetes, alta presión o sobrepeso, deja que Dr. T's Primary Care for Men incremente tu energía, estamina, resistencia y calidad de vida. Comienza a sentirte joven otra vez. Y ahora ofrecemos exámenes rápidos de COVID en ambas ubicaciones.
The best fried chicken in Texas. Roadie's Country Fried Chicken. Texas born, Texas raised. A chicken joint with 35 years of service to our community. Thanks to our loyal customers and social media followers. Come try the best gizzards in Texas, the best tenders in Texas, and the best chicken in Texas. Call us at 830-773-9189. 830-773-9189. Don't forget, we have curbside service and delivery by DoorDash. Or find us on Facebook, Roadie's Chicken. RODEES Chicken. Like us on Facebook.
The best fried chicken in Texas.
Roadie's Country Fried Chicken.
Carpe Knox Entertainment presents Thursday, April 1st. The Voice, Jay Perez and the Band. La Voz de San Antonio. Live at the Railroad 83 Ice House in Alamo, Texas. Also performing, Los Garcia Brothers. And Pedro Garcia Live Mariachi. Buy your tickets on Eventbrite. Reserve your VIP table now. Jay Perez, Los Garcia Brothers, and Pedro Garcia. Don't miss it. Don't miss the next Under the Stars concert series. Saturday, April 10th, live in concert. It's Aaron Lewis Unplugged.
Now it's been 12
An acoustic set with special guest Ben Danaher at the Payne Arena. VIP information and tickets. Call 956-827-8349 or go to Ticketmaster.com or get them at the box office. Presented by the A-Team. Aaron Lewis Unplugged. One night only.
All right, and don't forget we got that Aaron Lewis contest going on our Patreon. The next 5 fans that join our Patreon $25 membership group will receive all 3 shirts and some other goodies, an autographed Gangrel pick, the Crazy Pimp CD and stickers, and you'll be registered to win seats at our hashtag PBT table, the VIP table, to check out Aaron Lewis. And we've got that Aaron Lewis song coming up in just a bit, man. That's probably going to make you pick up the phone and call Ticketmaster and get your tickets because it's pretty damn good. Now it's time for This Week in Rock History. All right. March 29th, 1980. Brian Johnson of the band Gertie or Jordy?
I think it's Jordy.
It's Jordy, right?
Yeah.
Jordy gets a new, slightly more high-profile gig with an easier-to-pronounce band name.
Yeah.
Replacing deceased Bon Scott in AC/DC. Okay. Johnson's first album with the band is Back in Black, which becomes the best-selling album behind what album? Thriller from Michael Jackson. So AC/DC was close to becoming the best-selling album of all time, dude. How kick-ass is that, bro?
Yeah, Michael Jackson, that fluky, that little fun fact, if it wasn't for Thriller, it would have been AC/DC.
Mm-hmm.
But, that album, and I've said this before on the show, it's the perfect album.
Mm-hmm.
It's flawless. And it becomes almost impossible to top, You almost can't outdo yourself.
I think it's the best lyric album AC/DC ever released. Lyrically, it's like the best lyrics on every song, dude. And the title, Shoot to Thrill.
Very clever.
Yeah, clever titles and clever lyrics, which a lot of people have been saying that they were Bon Scott lyrics, but they didn't.
They say it's not.
They didn't give him any credit on the album. It's all Brian Johnson, and maybe that was something Brian Johnson said. Look, if you're gonna release an album, I have to have credit. And they became multimillionaires.
Yeah, and I was looking up the band Geordie on YouTube. To hear Brian Johnson, and man, he's actually like singing nicely. It actually sounds very different, very melodic, and you can find it on YouTube. You should check it out.
As a matter of fact, these guys got so rich, and it was interesting because the first album, High Voltage, when it was released, Angus Young made like $700 off that album, and 3 years later, he ended up making $3 million off that album. Because they became a lot more popular, and then everybody wanted to buy the first. They back cataloged it and bought the first album and found It's a Long Way to the Top If You Want to Rock and Roll, and all these great songs, The Jack, and all those great songs that they were performing live.
That happened to Kiss also.
Yeah.
Like once the live albums, people went back.
Yeah.
And bought the other ones.
So man, Brian Johnson, an amazing singer, and still with AC/DC to this day. They've released a new album. And not many people have really gotten into it. I mean, it's hard to find music nowadays, or you have to like really look for it, or they have to. I think what happens is when they go on tour, they've got something new, so you look for it. But nobody's been touring. But AC/DC's got something new. You should check it out. It's got some pretty damn good music. So back in 1980, this week, Brian Johnson from Geordie joined AC/DC. Orale.
Going back in March 31st, which is today. A date that will live in infamy, 1995. When I see her age, 23, I didn't, that age sounds so young. 23-year-old Tejano singer Selena dies after being shot by her former personal assistant and former fan club president, Yolanda Saldivar, in Corpus Christi, Texas. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, later makes a movie about her that is released in 1997, and I think everyone that was around at that time remembers where they were, and the standoff in Corpus with Yolanda Saldivar. And man, Tejano didn't recover. Her fans never recovered, and it's amazing that her spirit is still like as prominent today. I mean, you go to Stripes, and they're still selling Selena cups like crazy.
And H-E-B bags that, like, if you don't get one the first day, you don't get one.
Yeah.
You're out. That's it. You missed out.
And we get contacted by people from all over the world, and they're not older people. They're youngsters. As a matter of fact, there was a video that went viral of a little girl singing Selena in her car with her dad.
Yeah.
And it went it got, I don't know how many millions of views. It was amazing. But, man, it's just such a tragedy of what happened to her. And I'm still I still haven't been able to see that Netflix series because, just going through the trailer, dude, it kind of oh, man, it affects me, bro, But it's just a sad day today. And I don't like to linger on it too much, because it is so sad. Her birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. So she was about to, celebrate her birthday.
And she had those English songs that were mainstream hits. And it's only a little hint of what was about to explode.
Yeah.
And she had a little cameo in that Johnny Depp movie.
A couple of weeks ago, I played a video of my last interview with her, It was I think it was a 23rd of March. I think what's today? The 31st.
Last
It was on the 23rd.
Yes.
And I interviewed her at the Alamo Dome. It was like on a Saturday morning, and she was doing a back to school Say No to Drugs rally with all the kids. And when I'm interviewing her, you can see how she looks stressed. She's tired. And I ask her, you look tired? She goes, I'm very tired, And but not only was she tired, because she was never, every time you saw her, no matter what time of day, she was smiling and jovial and like she had energy.
Was the performer.
She had energy, right? And at that moment when I see that interview, I finally realized after what happened what she was going through at that moment with the dealing with this Yolanda Saldivar stuff, and then her dad and involved in the whole situation, and she just felt betrayed by somebody that she trusted so much with her personal items or her personal career and all that, man. And it was just shocking, dude. And, I got to meet this lady, and she did some events for Selena. And then I have some home video somewhere where I'm in the studio and she's sitting there on the couch. So she was very close to the situation, And I remember when I saw Chris after it happened, she was like, he was shocked. He couldn't believe what had happened, what this Yolanda Saldivar lady had done. It was shocking, man. But it's a sad day, and fortunately, she's still relevant today.
And she would have been a great spokesman just for Mexican Americans in general. Because she was
an ambassador.
An ambassador, if you will. The trajectory was already there with the songs, the English songs, the mainstream songs, the little cameo. She would have been a perfect ambassador for Texas, for Mexican Americans.
And she was signing endorsement deals, man. She had just signed a deal with Coca-Cola, dude, and that was just going to – the length of that partnership would have been like so long and fruitful, and it would have been great. And – a lot of people, give her dad a lot of heat because, they're still, marketing her image, marketing her character, her
trademark,
career, her trademark. And, like the cups and the bags and
the shirts.
And, and they feel like, they shouldn't do that. And some people even say they haven't let her rest. You can't let a person, a star like that, rest because she's got to live forever, dude.
If the people want it, the demand is there. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't. It would be a shame if her legacy wasn't still
erased.
Being. Yeah, if it wasn't being promoted today. I'd be sad about that. So I want to thank Mr. Quintanilla and Suzette and Abraham and AB and all of them that, that are still keeping her spirit alive. And through these beautiful, cups, makeup, bags, film and videos, and it's just amazing.
Even school supplies like folders and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I've seen those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was who was I talking to, man? We were talking about the record industry, and how her dad was, a hard ass, man. He wouldn't take shit, and he'd kick somebody's ass if they came in. They crossed the line with his family
because he was a veteran. Man.
Yeah,
he knew.
And people that say that he was a bad person or anything, you all don't understand the music industry.
Right.
It's bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
They would have, if Mr. Quintanilla wasn't there, they would have
taken advantage
of Selena. They
to the max.
And I pretty much guarantee that, because that's the way the music industry is. It's the flavor of the day, flavor of the month. There has to be a certain protection for the artist, and the protection and wall for Selena was her dad. And I think what happened today, back in 1995, Mr. Quintanilla probably hurt the most than anybody else because he felt it was his duty to protect her. And, it's just a sad thing. But back in 1995, it's a grim anniversary today. How many years is that now? 26 years?
Yes.
It's 26 years?
26.
And forever Selena, man. All right, so there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was This Week in Rock History. All right, now it's time for the Rock and Chaz Celebrity Birthday. It's just a degradation.
March 31st, 1945.
Yeah.
An American actor and comedian. He's 76 years old. And, you know, a little while ago we were talking about the 70s. This show is a staple of the 70s. We're talking about Mr. Gabe Kaplan, and he was in Welcome Back. Your dream was just to get out.
Yeah.
A song written by John Sebastian. And, man, Rock, people don't understand. At that time, that was a huge hit. John Travolta, when he would come out on the stage, the women would go crazy, man.
Yeah. His hair. Tomorrow I'm going to put a picture of when I had hair like John Travolta.
Oh my.
Riley, have you ever seen this show?
No.
Oh
I
my
have,
God.
I've never. Have we? Have we
The
ever
Sweat
seen it?
Hogs.
Have we seen it?
I think I showed you a clip of it.
Maybe.
It's actually very funny. You would like
Ron
it.
Palillo was Horshack.
Horshack?
And he boxed Screech one time.
Yes,
Really?
he did.
Yeah, they
And
did
those
like
celebrity
boxing,
Oh my goodness.
And Screech was way bigger than him, dude, and old and younger. Screech le puso una chinga por el Horshack.
Yeah, he
and like Horshack was like, his face and his eyes were watery. Bien enojado el vato, porque que el vato le estaba metiendo una chinga, vato. Pobrecito Horshack.
Wow.
And they're both dead, aren't they? Didn't they die?
Yes, they're both passed
I know
away.
Screech passed away like a month ago
Yeah,
from cancer, man. It just like
Yeah.
ate him up like that.
it
dude.
did, yeah.
And then you had Hedges. What's his name? Ron Hedges, I think. He was
Juan Epstein?
yeah, Juan Epstein. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Epstein was good. The letter that he would give the Mr.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Carter, I got a letter from my mom.
Yeah. And it goes, signed Epstein's mom. Yeah. It was like they had recurring jokes.
Everybody had a gimmick.
Uh-huh.
Because, you know, Travolta's was, what?
Yeah.
Where?
And then Washington was hi there.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Epstein was a letter, and Horshack was ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, how are you? I'm on a Horshack.
Right.
And they would do that all the time, and it was funny all the time, bro.
It was smart. They gave him a gimmick right away.
Yeah.
Use your gimmick. Use your gimmick.
And then Gabe Kaplan's gimmick was a joke at the end of the day. You know, my
To
uncle,
his wife.
Yeah, it was always a family member.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
Julie, did I ever tell you about my uncle Guido?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. And he would say that.
Yeah. So Gabe Kaplan did some stand-up comedy. So that's what he was doing a while back. But he's 76 years old, still around. And definitely an iconic figure from the 70s, man, with Welcome Back Kotter, dude. All right. So up next, March 31st. That's today, right? 1955. Angus Young from AC/DC, man. He is born today, and he is 66 years old. So happy birthday to Angus Young. And they should be touring pretty soon, hopefully. And then we'll have to go check him out because he's 66 years old, so you don't know when his last tour is going to be.
You don't. And, you know, it says he was born in Glasgow, Scotland. And what happened is Scotland had such a bad freeze. Like, it was super cold that the government paid for citizens to move to Australia. So his parents took advantage. Like, okay, you're going to pay? And we go, okay. So the family moved to Australia based on a government program to get people out of Scotland because the winter was so horrible. And kind of like a relocation program. And that's how they ended up in Australia.
You know, and it's not normal to see all the family members become musicians. Like, he's got a brother that's playing Malcolm's part, and Malcolm was a guitar player, Angus, and then they had John Paul Young and all these other.
Their oldest, they had an older brother that had a hit with the band.
Love is in the air. Is that guy?
I don't know if it was that guy, but he was kind of like the mastermind.
Yeah. So happy birthday to Angus Young, man. He's 66 years old and still wearing that schoolboy suit and still playing guitar like he's like a bat out of hell, man. That guy is awesome. and a great performer when you see him in concert. We've seen him a couple of times, babe, right?
Yes.
So
awesome.
happy birthday to him. All right, we've got a quick speed list. All right, this is the hashtag PBT birthday speed list. 1955, born March 29th, Earl Campbell.
You know who that is, Riley? Earl Campbell?
Movie. Actor.
He was a running back for the
gee.
Houston Oilers.
Yeah.
And he has his own sausage links, I think.
Yeah.
And, man, that guy was unstoppable.
Dude, but he can barely walk.
Yeah, I know. He paid a price.
I
man.
saw a documentary on him, man. It was sad, dude. His back is like hecho queso, bro.
And, you know, he didn't play on natural grass.
Yeah.
He played on, like,
And he wouldn't.
AstroTurf.
Yeah, but his hard playing is like a lot of players, you know, they dodge the chingazo. This guy would just go straight into the linebacker.
Yeah,
dude. You know,
he would.
He liked the confrontation, dude, and he was so much fun to watch. There's a running a video where he's running
And he head rams?
Yeah.
Right.
And then he ends up in the end zone without a shirt, dude. They
Yeah, because they're ripping the shirt.
Yeah, they can't stop him.
And he literally, with his head, he rammed a guy right here.
Right in the chest and knocks the
And the
crap
guy
out of
was
him.
I was like, what's going on here, man?
Yeah. And he's 66 years old, man.
Happy birthday.
And his kids, too, man. They're part of one of them, I think, played some football as well. But nobody like Earl Campbell, man. 66 years old. 1957, he's 64, Christopher Lambert.
I don't know who that is.
He came out in a movie called Highlander.
Wasn't he Tarzan of the Apes, too?
Yes, you're
with
right.
Bo Derek? Wasn't he the one with Bo Derek?
No, not in that one. He was in a different Tarzan.
Okay.
Like Greystoke, the Legend of Tarzan. Or
Christopher.
something.
And he had a show about, it was like a mythical, not mythical, but a Scottish.
Oh, the Highlander.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Same
Had you
thing.
said that?
He made the movie, but you're right. I think they also had a show.
Yeah, it was a series.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, 1959, 62 years old, Perry Farrell.
Perry Farrell?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You know him?
What is... Oh.
Married to Rock.
What?
Perry Farrell. Remember the show
Oh,
on E?
yeah, on E?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Remember he was like one of the guys, Perry.
No, I remember the plastic surgeon's brother. What's his name? DeBro?
Well,
no, it wasn't DeBro.
No. It was the one with Billy Idol, the guitar player. What's his name? Steve Stevens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was Married to Rock. Married to Rock. It was a show on E.
On E?
And
I don't
Perry
remember.
Farrell was like the main guy. And you know how why he named himself Perry Farrell? It's like a play on peripheral.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
Peripheral.
it is. Okay, so
Okay.
he's Jane's Addiction, the singer from Jane's Addiction.
Been caught stealing.
Yeah.
Once when I was 5.
67 years old, Elle McPherson.
Actor.
Supermodel.
Oh.
1968, she is, that makes her how? 50?
What?
If she was born in 1968, she'd be what?
2 years younger than...
53? Lucy Lawless.
I have no idea.
Xena. Warrior Princess.
All right, March 30th, Eric Clapton.
Oh, he's a musician.
76 years
Did
old.
you ever watch Xena?
Did I ever watch Xena?
Do you know what that is, Riley? You
No,
never
I
saw
don't.
it?
She was like
What
a
is that?
Conan the Barbarian girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It was very popular. It had chingo the ratings that show.
Yeah,
back in
and
the
she
80s.
was like strong and
Yeah.
had, thick thighs.
And now they put a woman to be, and they're trying to empower women. She was there way before.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're making a big stink about putting women in powerful positions. Xena the Princess Warrior was like the 80s, dude.
Right.
That shit's been going on forever. And we
Forever.
weren't. But now it's like something. It's marketable to outrage people.
Johnny Borges, legs as big as my waist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Quadzilla.
And I think China was sort of like the
Yeah, like
wrestler.
she
was like a playoff Xena.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, Randy Van Warmer, 1955, 66 years old.
I have no clue.
And you left me just when I needed you most. Randy Van Warmer from Yacht Rock.
You do, dude.
Oh, my. I didn't know that
1957,
one.
he's 64. Paul Reiser.
I do not know.
Did you ever watch Mad About You?
Yes.
That's Paul Reiser.
64.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
1962, he's 59. MC Hammer.
Can't touch this.
Stanley Burrell.
That's his real name?
Yeah. 1965, Pierce Morgan. He is 56.
Oh, he's on like a
A
fake
news-
news
yeah.
network. I don't know if it's
He was on CNN
or-
before.
I don't know.
53 years old this week. Celine Dion.
Singer.
Okay. Born in 71. He's 50. Mark Consuelos.
Kelly Ripa's husband, and he was a soap opera heartthrob.
It
Right?
sucks when they
I know, right? Oh, that's Kelly Ripa's husband.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
that sucks. Pobrecito.
Hey, I'm an actor too.
I know.
I've done things too.
Why do you have to say it's like
Yeah, I know.
You know,
That has
Kelly
to suck.
Ripa. His name should be Peripheral.
Yeah, that's Kelly Ripa's husband.
Chinga. Like, hey, you know Rock and Roll James? Oh yeah, Rally's husband. Chinga,
Oh,
no, carnal.
Hombre.
Yo también tengo algo, homeboy. Born today, 1927. He would have been 94. Cesar Chavez.
Cesar Chavez. Yes.
He is an American labor union leader and activist. He died in 93. Born in 1929, she would have been 92. Liz Claiborne.
Oh, she's a fashion designer, makeup and
Okay.
perfumes and stuff like that.
87 years old today. Richard Chamberlain.
Don't know who that is.
Basketball player.
No, isn't he the actor?
Oh, Richard Chamberlain. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Will. I'm thinking of Will Chamberlain.
Okay. 1948, 73. Rhea Perlman.
Because you want to go where everybody knows your name. She was on Cheers.
Yeah, she was.
Did you ever watch Cheers,
Yes,
Riley?
I did.
She was Carla.
Oh,
She was Carla Tortelli.
Oh, yes.
All right. 72 years old. Paul Manafort.
Ooh, that sounds like someone that would come out on The Count of Monte Cristo. But I don't know who
Paul
he is.
Manafort is the guy that they put in jail during the Trump's term.
Oh.
He was like Trump's campaign manager for a little
Okay.
while, and then they investigated him and found some shit that he was doing back during Obama, and they put him in jail for it. All right, Susan Boyle, she's 60.
Susan Boyle?
Yeah,
Dang,
What a
I don't
horrible
know.
name.
I
know,
know,
dude,
that's
right?
terrible. It
Her
sounds
name is
gross.
Susan Boyle.
is it full of pus?
Ew.
Right. This is my cousin, Hector Asswipe. Just all. And this is Gilbert Genital Warts.
This is my friend. We call him Juicy. His last name's Boyle. Juicy Boyle.
That's so disgusting.
She's that Scottish lady that made a big hit on American Idol or something.
Yeah.
And she sang like,
She was a big deal.
All
I
right,
know.
73, 48 years old, Rachel Maddow.
Oh, my God. Rachel Madcow.
She's from
Yes.
MSNBS.
Yeah, that's what they call her. That's what they call her.
MSNBS.
Madcow.
1980, he's 41, Randy Orton.
Wrestler? I know him.
1995, he is, let me see here. See, if he was born in 95, he is 26. Logan Paul.
He's a YouTuber.
That's right.
Yeah, I know that.
He's a boxer, too. He was
Yeah, I
boxing.
heard. Yeah.
Okay, we're on the last ones. 56
Last one.
years old. Would have been 56. He died in 2012. I didn't even know that. Rodney King.
When did he die?
2012.
I didn't even know he died.
Oh,
Wow.
I think he had like a heart attack or something. Rodney King. Anybody?
You should know this, Riley. Rodney King. You don't know who that is?
He that civil rights.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, he got beat up by the cops in L.A.
By the
Oh,
LAPD.
And it started riots. It was like the very first time there was riots
Yeah.
over a cop beating.
Oh, okay.
1966. He is 56 or 55. Bill Romanowski.
Did he play with the Steelers?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he played with the Philadelphia Eagles, I think. But I was trying to, wasn't he in WCW for a little bit?
I remember Kevin Green was.
Yeah, but
but-
Romanowski wasn't he too?
I don't remember that.
I looked it up and it wasn't, but I could have sworn that, the NWO brought him out and and
I know they had out Rodman and Karl Malone came out
Yeah.
and Kevin Green came out.
because Romanowski was like a real dirty player, dude. I mean, he used to put his foot inside the dude's helmet and shit like that when they were on the floor.
cheating tactics.
Yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the hashtag PBT birthday speed list. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. The Rock and Chaz t-shirts on sale. Look at the description below. Also, if you want to sponsor one of our segments, call us at 956-641-3241. And we want to thank Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, 956-441-2188. And it's time for the Rock and Chaz Random Album. Last week, Chaz pulled out Ricky Skaggs.
Yeah, Ricky Skaggs was in that pile.
Which was one of the probably most anticlimactic
random albums.
Yeah, random album that Chaz has ever pulled out. We're like, oh, Chaz, you pulled out Ricky Skaggs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, nice.
All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, wow, dude. This is a classic, bro.
Is that little old band from Texas? Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Rio Grande Mud, ZZ Top.
This album is classic. And they made this album in a little studio here in Texas in a tiny town. And it's one of those studios that you've never heard of. And you're like, what? They made it in a tiny studio? And, man, it's got some classic stuff. Let's see here. Well, there you go, man.
Ooh.
You recognize this one, Riley?
Yes, I do.
Hey, today got me a pocket full of change. Dude, I want to see ZZ Top again, bro. I love that cover, dude. They're in that river with all that mud and shit.
Rio Grande Mud.
Yeah, aquí en el pinche Rio Grande, carnal. That's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. You all have a beautiful evening. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday night, okay? For the Throwback Thursday, right here on hashtag PVT, my PVT network. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful night. Vámonos.
Good night.
One glad hand and the other behind. You can have yours, just give me mine.